here's the big one.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Somebody comes in and sees us and says, we want to, we've looked at real estate, we've looked at all the houses for sale, I can't find anything that I particularly like, so I want to buy a piece of property, or I will have a piece of, anyway, they're going to build a new home. And they're of course going to come to us, because why would they go anywhere else? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They need a construction loan.
Yes.
And then they come see you and you take care of a construction loan.
No.
No.
They can come see me, and I will look at all of these programs to see what they qualify for. But the actual construction loan, they need to go to a local bank or credit union to get their construction loan. The construction loan is much more intense, because you're dealing with, okay, you're approved for this amount, and we're going to dole this money out as you go. Typical mortgage companies don't get involved in that. Some might, but as a general rule. So what I do with folks is, I can do, if you need a construction loan, that's going to be your starting piece, but then you're going to need end financing, because a construction loan you can't keep forever.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're done and everything's totally complete and you've got your certificate of occupancy, you need end financing. So I can talk to them about, geez, once it's all built and it's set, here's what we can do. And we talk about the different programs, and different programs have different qualifications if you're going to build. For example, federal housing wants to see inspections at certain points. They want to see it before backfill, before sheetrock, and final inspection. So it's important that we determine at the beginning what you're going to need for your end financing, so that we can follow those guidelines as we go through.
So if someone wants to actually build a house, you can still help.
I can help, not until they're done, but I can help guide through the process. So I would look at affordability once it's complete, and then I would send them to a local lender that does construction loans and say to them, I've got them approved for their end financing. You see what you can do for them as far as a construction loan. Construction loans have their own list of things that they have to have. I mean, they want to see that the buyer's got some of their own reserves, their own funds. You know what construction's like. You show them a package and they go, that'll be fine. And then as you're going through it, they go, oh, is that the carpet you were good? Well, I'd like something different. Okay, well, you can, the numbers start adding. So a lender wants to see that they've either got some room in their affordability or that they've got some cash of their own. So they're really working with two sets of rules going through this to see that they can get financed through the construction process, but also their end financing.
But you said they could come to you and you could get the end financing approved. And if they then take that approval over to the First Overshoe National Bank, then your approval for end financing has to help them immensely.
It does help. It does.
That's what I thought.
But they still have their own guidelines at the First Overshoe Bank. They're still making their own construction loan, so, but it doesn't hurt to see that they've, again, done their homework and that they can qualify at the end.
Excellent.